Hey man, we here at BLE. You already know it's Black History Month. We about to run it back.
And you know this.
Welcome to the Misadventures of Snead. My name is Marcus Snead, aka Jimmy KDR, and this is my podcast. Welcome. Follow me on all social media platforms at Mr. Cartier_. What inspired this podcast is my college HBCU life and the events that unfolded. Things that I'll be talking about is sports, Chiefs, will they be Super Bowl bound? Patrick Mahomes, will he win the MVP? Food reviews, KC Soul Sisters, Yum Yums, and the Hot Dog King. Staying in the know and making sure you're up to date. All in all, welcome to the Misadventures of Snead. Hey man, happy Friday, man. It's
Friday.
Yeah, man, and it's Super Bowl weekend. Man, I'm so lit. I'm so ready for it, bro. It's Black History Month, man. We got two quarterbacks going at it. You know what I'm saying? And both of them about to bring the heat, you know what I'm saying? But you already know, Mahomes, bring that home. Bring that home. We're going to get into sports a little bit later because shout out to Lamar, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all know you should have walked away with that MVP, dog.
Yes.
Everybody know Lamar should have walked away with the MVP, but
Yes.
like little Boosie ass Josh Allen wanted to walk away with it. It's cool, dog. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, and shout out to Perry T Management. You know, that's my manager. I'm under official management now. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give all love and shout out to you, girl. Love you. Hey, man, we got a good show. I got my sponsor here today, and I just wanted to start off the month with Black History Month because, hey, you know what I'm saying? We don't get enough credit as people as who we are, bro, and the craft that we do. You know what I'm saying? We didn't build, like, I want to say, like, almost 80% of this world. I want to say 100, but almost like 80% of this world we done built, dog.
You know? The history. And so the Heritage Month is supposed to be about us learning something about this.
Exactly.
And like, so people bring up the term systematic racism or systemic racism and don't really understand what that means. Just because you got cats on TV and shooting the ball, throwing the ball, scoring $1 million purses, the whole nine, you know, they making hundreds of $1 million, all of that.
Man.
But for all those who don't have that talent, you know, they're not born with a body that they can use that way. It's what goes in here. And if you have a child who only sees things that looks like them, then that's going to be more inspiring for them.
Facts.
Getting up doing things.
On me.
And if you don't see that, you're kind of lost.
No, totally.
Which we can look around and see how we lost sometimes.
No, and especially like, you know, as we already know, like we live in a Trump society now. It's like these next 4 years, you know what I'm saying? We see what he's been doing throughout the news. Like, especially with the holidays, like all the amendments he signed, like the orders he signed, the executive orders. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even acknowledge Juneteenth as a holiday no more.
Oh, wait a minute. Changes the inauguration date to overshadow MLK Day.
Bruh, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But how you gonna do that? And then on that same day, issue all them orders, like, you know, it's like, especially like the holidays and everything like that. Right. And especially like with like what we have as a people. Like, I don't really know what his agenda is, you know what I'm saying, per se. You know, I can't speak for that man, but dog, bro. Hey man, like we all gotta come together as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just black people, but like as a human race.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? As a human race, and really do something.
That's right.
And that's what I really like to push. That's what the Misadventures is about. My day-to-day interaction, my life-to-life interactions, and just living life. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, being me, being Snead. And that's why I have my sponsor here, KDR, kindness, decency, and respect.
Yo,
you know
y'all know it. Look, y'all know it.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
Yeah.
And if we all do this, you know what time it is.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Just with them three little words, with being kindness, being kind, being decent, and being respectful can lead us all a long way. In which ways we would never, ever know. So, hey, this is what it's all about.
Yes.
So, brother, give us some history, man. You've been in KC, like, you know what I'm saying, like, for about how long?
I've been in Kansas City, 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. Make sure the mic.
40 years. 40 years. And it doesn't feel like it. It really doesn't. And I can see all the things have changed. One of the things that hit me when we started discussing this, because we knew we were going to be doing this show.
Yeah.
And we knew it's African American Heritage Month.
Facts.
The first president of the United States. Now, most people would say George Washington.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what the books say.
Yeah, that's what it say. George Washington had wooden teeth, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's on a quarter.
Didn't chop down a cherry tree, all this nonsense.
All that, like, yeah.
He's this great military genius, and he was none of these things. Most of all, he was not the first president of the United States. So the United States, as we know it today, started with a president who actually looked like us.
And that's crazy, bro.
African descent.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not in the history books. That's really not there, bro.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, John Hanson, as you say?
Yeah, John Hanson is his name.
Man. And so, like, we're going to about to play a clip here in a second. So, like, why do you think it was that, bro? Like, you don't think it was ready for a black man to lead?
Are you kidding me? They still had the idea of slavery going. And so you can't tell people who are in chains, tortured, raped, families broken up, children sold off, husbands sold
left,
off,
right,
white.
all that.
You can't tell people that the person who led this country looked like them, because that would have to acknowledge that we're not what later on became known as the 3/5 a person. BS.
Because that's what it was when they had every 3 to 5 slaves was counted as a vote.
Right. When that was all about politics, and it wasn't even about who we were physically as beings. It was about politics.
Fact.
And so that the owners couldn't just sign off on, they've got 50 slaves, so now we've got 50 votes for the person they want to vote for. So, the North and the South came up with this agreement that we'll count every 3 out of every 5, because we're not just going to give you
slaves.
And that's what, and
exactly.
then that turned into the idea of there are only 3/5 a human.
Hey man, shout out my bro Two Mons. You said, hey, John Moore was on the $2 bill. I know they said Harriet Tubman was supposed to be on the $20 bill.
Yes.
Where's that at? Bro, Harriet still ain't on I ain't gonna fake it, bro. Well, I need to see that. John Moore on the $2 bill.
You know why? You just called his name out a few moments ago. Donald J. And I spell all this with lowercase letters. Yeah. So it's that cat. That's the reason why.
Man, that's crazy.
That's the reason why.
Man. Hey man, here's a clip real quick.
They'll always tell you who's the first president.
George Washington.
See, that's what there you go.
Yeah. But there was someone else that I know what you're talking about.
Any presidents before George Washington, but here's the thing: George Washington was the first president of the United States.
Right, and I think that's what people
and that's what
kind of like mix up.
And that's where they get it confused. He was the first president of the United States, but the first president, not really.
Right.
Like they want to tell you, Obama is the first black president,
right?
When in reality he's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about Bill Clinton?
No.
Look, just because he acted black, I don't know. I don't know if I can give you that one.
No. No. Like I said, I can't. I used to know this off the top of my head, but right now I can't. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you. You can tell you if you ask him quickly. Who will tell you is my nephew, because my brother has already drilled it into his head about this.
You gonna have to hit me up sometime on the side, because I know we went kind of far on this history lesson, but
okay,
I want to know.
The first black president was not Obama. His name was John Hanson.
There you go.
Henson.
Hanson.
All right, I'm gonna have to look that up, do some research. Hanson. All right, I'll make a note for that one so we don't go too far on a tangent. But I love. See, you never know where you're gonna get these nuggets from, man. I love it.
So I mean, I'm just telling you, Google that. Google John Hanson, or you just Google first black president, and his name will come up.
I like it.
But you're not taught that in school.
Right, because they didn't say United States.
You're not. You're taught the first president was George Washington. And they leave it at that,
Hey, man, shout out to them for that video, man. Shout out to KDR, bro, for bringing insight, bro. This is the Misadventures of Snead, bro. And
Yes,
I'm here to highlight some black history, bro. Like I'm saying, we have a terrible president, bro. I ain't gonna say, and my bad. I ain't gonna say terrible, bro, but like
I agree.
You're fucking it up.
I agree.
You're fucking
terrible.
up the system right now, dog. You're
Horrible.
fucking it up. But
Disgusting. Yeah,
let's take a disgusting.
Yes.
It's truly disgusting.
Oh, come on. Have you seen all of the clips out there of people who they're not us, but now they want our help and they want to be a part of this now? So like this cat was Muslims for Trump. So these are Arabs, Palestinian, and they weren't too happy about what's going on in Gaza, and they weren't too happy about how things were going. And that person who was going to help them would have been Kamala. Yes,
Facts.
Except they didn't want to go with that because they go on with that BS that everybody was hearing. All the people who are now saying, I wish I hadn't voted for him, and now that I see what he's doing.
Now look where you at.
Yeah.
Now look where you at. You're stuck.
Gosh.
You're stuck,
Yes.
bro. And here's my thing, bro. For our people that voted for him, bro, they not even in his cabinet as we speak, bro. He had all them black. How many black people you see up there on that cabinet?
None. And that's
Zero, baby.
That's for the dude
Zero,
was up there
dog.
lining up Trump's derriere and kissed it on stage, talking about because I love you. Made me feel bad. I got a bald head working. I'm loving it, but my man got up there with a bald head and made bald head look bad.
made bald head look bad, bro.
He made bald head look bad.
Man,
Yes,
that is crazy.
Yeah, but he's a bad president.
But no, like especially with John Hanson and like the whole as we're preparing to prepare ourselves for these next 3-4 years. What can I don't want to say what can we expect, but we already know. Hey, just prep yourselves, man. Just be ready. You know what I'm saying? And man, like just know where we all came from, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because man, one, we gotta represent ourselves.
That's right.
We gotta have kindness. We gotta have decency and respect towards one another. We gotta show love.
That's right.
You know?
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Positive energy.
All this.
Positive energy.
Yeah, that's when we coming in with that KDR,
Yeah.
that kindness, decency, respect. There's a line in the movie Amistad. And so I tell people, I used to tell my children this, you can learn something from anywhere.
I mean, you just have to be aware.
Yes, anywhere.
Be aware.
So in Amistad, there's this famous line of the slaves who were broken free from the ship Amistad.
Okay.
And one of our ex-presidents, John, because his son, I'm trying to think of what his name was. First name's John. Forgive me, y'all. It'll come to me. But his grandson also becomes president, has the same name, but at this time he was an attorney. He wasn't in office any longer, and so he took the case. He defended the slaves.
Okay.
And that international law and this and that and the other. And so they ended up winning the case and winning their freedom and going back home.
Damn.
And so one of the lines that he said to the court was that I am the sum total of all those who came before me.
Damn.
And so I rely on all that they endured, that they experienced to come through me in this moment. And they won their case.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And this is kind of history we need to see.
No, we definitely do, bro. Because like as you say, like within today, they always trying to bury us.
Oh yes.
Like, by they, I mean the man. Yeah, the man. You know what I'm saying? As undercover brother would say, the man.
Yeah. So
But nah, bro. Like they want to bury us. They want to like push away the history and push their agenda. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm a conspiracy theorist. Yes, I am. I believe, and then I believe truly that there are some powers that be that don't want the truth to be out.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they want to put all this other stuff in front of us.
All that negativity, all the bad things. And wait a minute, and they want us to do this. So they'll build up the crazy stuff we're doing, but they know they wouldn't do it for themselves.
Right. And then also like what happens like upset me, bro. Like really upset me. How y'all gonna do Don Julio and Popeyes in the same month? They did a collab. Tequila and chicken. They said whenever something big go down, distract the niggas with chicken. I'm like, bro, stop playing. Stop playing, dog.
Oh,
like
my
for
gosh.
real.
Whoa.
With chicken. With
Whoa.
chicken.
I don't know how many times I heard chicken today around NFL players. And they all look like us. And at one joint, they start out the show and they've got 2 piles of chicken wings in front of them, 2 different flavors. And so one of the guys had slid it over to the other player, and he's talking and everything's groovy. So they ask him, so what's your favorite food? He says, well, I guess you're the only one like chicken because he don't have it over there next to him. So he went ahead and slid it back over like I do. And then the question was, what's his favorite food? And he's doing everything he can so his teammate can figure out it's chicken. It's like, come on, I'm sitting here and I can see he's trying to say it's chicken. But yeah, they throw that out there. Come on, man. They ran out of wings, and so now they have a surplus of legs. Remember that BS that happened last year?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
No, come on.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Well, and what about Brother Snoop? How can we not talk about Brother
You let
Snoop?
the community down, dog.
And we thought P. Diddy
Man,
was making us look bad.
Nah, Snoop, man. Everybody that stood with Trump, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. Everybody say Trump got a plan, bro. We gonna see how it works.
Yeah, he
had
had a plan.
But I feel like, man, like, hey, I feel like the rich trying to get richer and the poor gonna be poorer, bro. You taking from the poor to make the rich richer.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the poor ain't got shit already. So,
come on. All right. You have a computer in your hand. Every time you hold this up, it's a computer. You have more information in this than you can house in a university.
man.
And how do you not find out this information? Come on, use it.
Right.
Use this thing, because what happens to us is we seem to be blindsided. Like we were blindsided in this past election.
Yeah. No, everybody thought Kamala was about to come through and take that.
Well,
I ain't gonna fake it. When I looked up, I was like,
right.
all red, bro. Like, damn. Like, all red. Damn, cheese country, hey. You know? But at the end of the day.
It didn't happen that way. And we got blindsided. And we did. And it's not necessary. So, you think of Snoop's deal. So this is what it all boiled down to. So I'll take a look at the podcast because I want to know what they're doing and how they're running it.
Yeah.
And I can learn from them as I try to learn from everybody I get around. And so it turns out that I want y'all to hear this. One man's freedom was the result of 330 million people being put under Trump for the sake of one man's freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about Snoop, and that his plan was to get ownership of Death Row Records with the help of the one guy he's getting out of jail.
You talking about Lil Meech?
Nah. I can't think of his name right now.
You say he helped him get somebody out of jail. Because I know Meech just got out of jail, and then 50 Cent just trolled Meech off of some stuff.
It's not Meech. It's not Meech. Because this guy's been out. But to pay the price for that, apparently, he had to go out and step and fetch it. Think of that name. Step and fetch it for Donald Trump. So Step and Fetch It, for people who don't know, was one of the first African Americans in movies. And so
Step and fetch it?
Step and Fetch It. Think of what his name says. Step meaning move. Fetch it mean go get.
That's what I was saying. Like step and move. Like step and.
That was his name.
And he was one of the first black actors
to be in movies.
That's crazy.
So, but because
that's crazy.
Of his skin color, his culture, and us, and how we treated his name, because that wasn't his real name. His mother didn't name him that.
No.
That's the name they gave him.
Because he was step up and fetch him.
Because he was the black guy.
Man, so you got to crawl for your ball, right? You got to crawl for your ball.
Step and fetch it. And so that's what Snead did. And it's like, then to look at the videos and to him to make the comment that, we always tearing each other down. Instead of lifting each other up. Well, you didn't tell everybody that you made this deal so that you could become the owner of the record company, and so you sold the country out for the record company. Now, some people would say, that's a good business deal. Really? Come on.
It's like he sold your soda, low key.
Well, he sold us. That's what he sold. Us. Because when he can hop on a private jet, go around the world, he now stands up on television and he's doing, come on, man.
There's always a price to pay, low key.
Snoop doesn't even look right in the suit. You see the T-Mobile commercials?
It's publicity and shit like that.
Right. He's being used. Now, they'll pay him for it, but
his image alone is going to, like, if you see Mahomes with a wrench, you're going to be like, oh, let me go get that. I promise you. If you see him, man, and that's what it's saying, bro. We tired of being used, bro. We are not puppets in this industry. We are puppets, bro. We're truly being used as nothing but as tools and as puppets. Innocent, but it's sin, bro. But I definitely gotta give a shout out. We talking about movies with Step and Fetch It. Everybody know I'm an up and coming filmmaker here at BLE Studios. I plan to release my skit tonight. I have a show coming on February 14th with the Academy KC. But stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned. But in the meantime, hey, I got something here from Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler.
There you go.
Tap in. Happy Black History Month, bro. Check this movie out.
We've been gone a long time. We back now. You twins? Nah, we cousins.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future. This gift can bring fame and fortune.
Will somebody take me in your eyes?
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
Listen here, this ain't no house party. Shit. Y'all ready to drink? Y'all ready to sweat till y'all stink?
You want some?
You keep dancing with the devil.
Careful, boy. You gonna bite off more than you can chew.
One day he's gonna follow you home.
You got us a problem now.
What the hell going on?
Oh, we heard tale of a party. This world already left you for dead. I can save you from your fate.
You don't need no saving.
Yes, you do.
And you are?
I am. Your way out. Don't cry. It's all better now.
Yes, I lied to you. I don't believe in magic. Ghosts, demons. Just power. Somebody please take me.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
Amen. Make sure y'all tap in on some straight heat. And I had to say it off. It's Black History Month, bro. What you talking about? Come on, man. I got to represent for our people, bro. Right. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler, bro. You all know the director of Black Panther. And if you ain't seen Fruitvale Station, that was one of Michael B. Jordan's first films where he first made statements. And I got to showcase that. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So if you guys don't know, on April 18, 2025, that's when it will be released. Excuse me, I had to burp. But Sinners, which is set in the 1930s Jim Crow era South. It starts. It's about Michael B. Jordan and his twin brothers return home, only to discover that there's a greater evil waiting to welcome them back. We talking about the vampires, y'all. So I like this because you know what I'm saying. You know I like that shit. Like I like I'm a Harry Potter fan. So you know what I'm saying. But it's Black History Month, and Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan are really coming with some smoke and some heat. And I can't wait till I show you what I got cooking in my head, bro. I really, hey, right here, positive energy, straight up. Right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming up. Casey's up and coming filmmaker. I promise you. Right here at BLE Studio. Hey, shout out to Dave Walker, my big three, POC. You already know, productivity, original. Yeah, you know, my production. Shout out to my originality. You know what I'm saying? Keenan, LOL. And then my creative part. Hey, shout out to the pill, you know, Red Pill Crip and Tycoon, bro, that be in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. It's all love. Yeah. No, facts, bro. Hey, shout out Jack Lowry, bro. Love you, dog. Hope you out there doing your thing. Hey, happy Black History Month, bro. Right. Hey, he out here serving our country.
Who was that? Two Minds?
Yeah, no, Two Minds are, yeah.
That's what's up, Two Minds. We're talking about the facts.
No.
That's what we're talking about, the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, and it's a fact that, but like we're literally like they want to take what we have, use it for themselves, like gentrification. You can see downtown, bro. They pushing everybody out. Everybody was in the city. Now I went down there. I got a couple people that stay. Dillard. Hey, Schoonay. Shout out to my boys out there serving, man. My brothers, I love y'all, man. The Misadventures of Snead, bro. Just wait till I make this movie, dog. I promise you, everything we talked about in school. It's coming to fruition right now. I promise you, y'all. I promise you. But yeah.
The craziest thing, though.
The whole cord out your mic, so we can't hear nothing.
Oh, fuck. Technical difficulties. We here. We're trying to get it all back. We're trying to get it all back.
Yeah, that was on there.
I'm trying to get it back.
Where'd we leave off at?
Y'all can hear him now, though. Hey,
yeah.
Y'all can hear him now.
Where'd we leave off at? It must have been when I was talking about Snoop.
Yeah, man, had to. Like, the ghost had to pull it out real quick. Like, nah, you ain't about to be talking about
D-O-double-G. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe how he acted though.
I mean, hey, shout out my bro Jalil. Love you, dog. You already know we tapped in, dog. Been a minute.
That's what's up. So
no, go ahead, bro. It's Black History Month. Like, share your knowledge, bro. We need this. We need this.
When I talked about earlier about that phone, everybody carries more than the equivalent of the knowledge in any single university. You carry around in your phone.
Facts.
Use it because the information is out there. The problem is what do we spend our time on? How good we look.
Facts.
What kind of car we have. How much money we have. What are we exposing ourselves to? You know, we know how to party. We know how to kick it. The rest of the world, this country, everything about this country, majority, you said this earlier, like 80%, you look at styles, fashion,
exactly.
the way vehicles look that we travel around in, the music that we make, the entertainment value, the sports, everything we excel in. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a racist. So when I speak,
facts. No, facts. He a real one. He a real one. So don't get it twisted now.
Right. So when I say kindness, decency, respect,
that's what it is for all of us.
Us as human beings.
The human race, right. The human race, exactly.
That's what's up.
You know what it is.
That's what's up.
What it is.
And so, use this. It's there for us. And most people use it for play, and when it's all said and done, going back to that line, and I hope y'all didn't miss this line from the movie Amistad, where my man said that I am the sum total of all that came before me, all their knowledge and experiences, all is within me. Man, how deep is that?
Facts.
But if you don't use it, because you can have all the talent.
Yeah, you can have all the wisdom. But if you do nothing with it, then it's useless. You a useless motherfucker, bro. I hate to say that. Let's stop being useless motherfuckers, bro. Let's stop being useless. I know I say that. Like when a shorty irritate me, I say, hey, if I get off work, you say you got lunch for me. Oh, I wait 2 hours. You useless. You're fucking useless. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that's what it is, bro. And like we as a people, we gotta learn, bro. We are not useless, bro. They are trying to take what we have and make us useless, bro.
Yes.
Like literally, bro. If we all came together, that's what I'm doing with this art party stuff. Like I'm gonna show you some clips here now. But me and my bro Marcus Sanders, bro, we coming together as a community.
All right.
We're bringing everybody together. I'm talking about everybody.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper, but you know I talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Avi. You know what I'm saying? But I will, when it comes out the time, I will say what I have to say, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be me.
Right.
Because as a people, bro, like, you know, I see the way everybody moving, but like, maybe you just need to be that light in the dark.
Right.
Hey, and welcome to the Misadventures. That's what it is, bro.
Welcome into this joint.
Nah,
Yes.
for real. That's why I
Yes.
got my sponsor here with me, KDR, bro. Kindness, decency, and respect, bro. Just like even like while I'm on my journey to like this podcast and my movie making, I got a photo shoot tomorrow with Black Girls Create. Shout out y'all. You know what I'm saying? We doing like a love in the city, Queen and Slim.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna like I wish I had like the little.
So what
flyers.
time they doing this tomorrow?
It's gonna be a sick. It's gonna be a photo shoot. It's
Okay.
It's gonna be. I ain't gonna fake. I'm paired up with some up and coming models here in Kansas City. It's gonna be nice. I did my first photo shoot a couple months ago.
Right.
It was a Playboy shoot. It was nice. Loved it. But we gonna have some fun tomorrow. We really gonna turn the city up. I don't want to say too much, but I'm about to be a part of like a couple groups. You know, like call like the Sneadverse. You know, the Snead universe.
Okay.
The
There's nothing wrong with
Misadventures
that.
is only a part of it.
That's right.
Through the model making, like through the shows.
And the movies.
Yeah, all of it. It's all about to be part of the Sneadverse.
That's what's
You
up.
know what I'm saying? And it's
That's
a
what's
message,
up.
and it's what I'm trying to push out here in the city. You know, I'm powered by BLE Studios. Shout out to Dave. You know what I'm saying? All love. So like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to like Keenan LOL. Because
Holla at your boy.
you know what I'm saying? And then shout out to John, bro. You know, Red Pill, Crip, and Tycoon. Because these are three black men that I want to highlight. You know, it's Black History Month. That have really helped me, like, you know, forge my path.
There you
And
go.
without this, I wouldn't be Snead, bro. Because man, coming back from school, Jeff City took a lot from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, caught cases that I shouldn't have caught. You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with family issues and just
Experiencing life.
man. And I'm about to be 30 this year. I ain't gonna say that again, but
What?
I know I look like I'm 20. I know.
It's all
I know.
right. You keep it there. Keep it there.
I
Keep
know.
guessing. Keep
I
them
know,
guessing.
but I want to add to our culture. I want to
right.
push I want to push like us out there and show love. But as far as showing love, let me show you this little one, Mike. Hey, I'm the official host of the art parties. We put them on once a month, and here's a little snippet.
All right.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Come on.
Hey man, that was a little snippet from the last art party. Shout out to Father Figure for pulling up, bro. It was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because, like, you know, we're gonna talk about Black History. Like this last weekend, like we all made history. You know what I'm saying? I had pulled up. I was rocking his jacket, and it was, you know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous. I was really nervous. I got on the first mobile podcast with the Handyman LLC. Shout out to bro, man. You really gave me you know, a lot of insight and helped me grow as a podcaster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of knowledge. But shout out to everybody that performed, bro. Shout out to everybody like Marcus Sanders for giving me the platform. Major, you know what I'm saying? FOEV, FOECJ, man. Y'all was really out there doing y'all thing, bro, and putting on for what you love, what you do. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, as a black artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tough game. It's a tough field. You know what I'm saying? So, even on this podcast stuff, bro, you got people out here signing deals left and right and shit. Let me get a 20 million check, Dave. We off in Dubai, bro. I promise you. We off in Dubai, dog. I promise you, bro. I promise you. Let me get signed, bro. But no, bro. But it's all about, like you said, creativity, bro.
That's
Taking
right.
the least of what you have and making the most of it. And that's what I do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if people want to know my story, like, you know, even before this, I was behind the scenes. I was watching podcasts.
Right.
I was just like, you know, I have something I want to say. I know I have something. I have a fire burning inside of me, but
yeah.
I don't know how to express it exactly. You know.
Oh,
But-
you seem to be doing pretty well to me.
I ain't scratched the surface. I ain't gonna fake it.
And I believe you.
I haven't even scratched the
believe
surface,
you.
dog. But that's what I'm saying. Like the way I met this man, bro. Like it's at a gas station. I was in there about to go, like literally grabbing the beer, bro. I was grabbing the beer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just crazy. I was like, oh, you there talking to him? Like, you know, I got a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come tap in with me. You know?
Right. And that's exactly what I was doing. Talking to people.
Like literally.
Like, yo, y'all need this, and this is what we need to do. And he's like, yo, we need more people like you, man.
No, facts.
And I'm
no,
like,
that's real.
There are more people like me. Everybody you see around me. And he's like, man, I got a podcast. You think you might want to? And honestly, I didn't know whether to take him serious or not. I hadn't met him.
Me.
You know,
me.
literally 2 minutes worth of our life went by. And he waiting outside, phone out.
No, dead ass.
I need your
I'm
info.
ready. I need that, bro. Dead ass, bro.
From
I'm
that
ready.
moment, I actually believed. From that moment. Right here for me about a month later, something like that.
You know, and then that's when we get in, because our first episode was in August.
Yeah.
Because that was that summer. I was out there like grabbing a beer real quick from we was on 87. Right next to Quick Trip and everything like that with the taco truck. Right. You know, I was grabbing some tacos and I was grabbing me like a little Corona.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No offense, Black History Month, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if Ice looking for you, I'm sorry, man.
That's all right. It's all right.
You know,
it's all right.
But that was just like one of my moments in Black History, meeting him, knowing that, hey, you know, as we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl here in a minute, but my man's from Philly.
Yes.
He's from Philly. And you moved all the way to 12th Street in Kansas City, Missouri.
My parents brought us here. First spot was on 49th and Lydia. And things happen, and we end up in a place that I had never been in before. And 3 years there, and still have family still there as I left out of there. And so, yeah, this is my home.
Okay.
I am from Philly. Yes, that's the original home. But yeah, so we talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs, and we've been through this before.
Man,
you know, 2 years ago, I had family members were like, "Yeah, man, the Eagles, man, they gonna take the top off of the Chiefs."
Then? Like you rocking with Chiefs or you rocking with Philly?
Are you kidding me? I walked in here with this joint on.
We just making sure.
With this joint on is what I walked in here with.
We just making sure because it's time to run it back.
Yo, and actually, I bought 2 caps. I bought this was a couple years back, a Chiefs cap and an Eagles cap. And so when I bought the Eagles cap, it was earlier on before I got the Chiefs cap because they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I had the cap for that. And I'm in Philly at that time, right after they won the Super Bowl. And so I buy the cap. One thing, none of it, put it on my little shelf. So the Chiefs are just booming. They're booming. They're doing this thing. So I buy another cap and I sit their cap on top of the Eagles cap. And I told everybody,
I like it.
That year, eighth week of the season, I said, those are going to be the 2 teams that meet in the Super Bowl, and I'll be damned did they not meet. And I expected the Chiefs to win.
Okay.
Didn't matter about 3 points, 1 point. It didn't matter that they were going to win. So that's where I am right now. Back then, what was it? The Eagles had the best team on paper. Offense and defense.
Yeah. And this year, like
same way
they do. Well, they have the number 1 scoring defense and the number 1 defense. That's why they think they'll give us trouble.
And the offense,
they think they'll give us trouble, bro. Positive energy, baby. You know how the town's coming.
You know how we coming.
You know how we coming, bro.
Yeah. I understand family members on back east. I've been sending messages out, and I haven't messed with any of that. I'm gonna stay out of that.
Man, I know. Like, man, I know they turning up though. The city's on a different vibe, bro. When you have a Super Bowl city,
yes,
it's a different level, dog. Different level. I promise you.
Big time. So all them years watching Dallas and the Steelers
and the Patriots.
Don't we want to talk about that,
man?
And all of the ugliness that we hear about Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to pick a team out of all the 32 teams that I would want those people to look at this and say, they stand behind this, they represent this, it will be the Kansas City Chiefs. It would be the Kansas City Chiefs. So not only are they talented, so all right, I want to talk about penalties.
Man, okay.
All
No,
right.
I ain't gonna fake it. They said like the refs been playing it all over, bro. Look, we all know that's all BS. If you look at the stats in the actually in the playoffs, like we're low key kind of favored. I was watching it's called How About Them Chiefs? Shout out to bro.
Right.
I really can't wait to have bro. If this podcast, we do what it do. You gonna be on the show with me.
The old dude with the red
beard, yeah, white boy, yeah.
So you know the craziest thing about it? Watch clips of the Chiefs, and here's one you can look at,
facts,
and you'll understand why they don't get penalized as much. So the last play of the game for the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen gets popped.
Yeah,
he gets popped as he releases that ball. What you'll see if you look at that clip is the way that our defense and if clips of
Steve Spagnuolo, shout out Steve Spagnuolo.
Yes,
dog.
big time.
Yeah,
big time.
Boy.
They don't play to hurt people. So when they tackle, like Josh got put to the ground.
Oh, that boy 6'5", 6'6", 6'7".
But he got put to the ground.
Yeah,
and
he got hit.
When Karlaftis hits him, he releases. He's already got him going down, so he just releases. Even when he goes in to make the tackle, he's down. He's not going like this.
Yeah.
And if you watch clips of them going after Patrick Mahomes, that's what you'll see.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to hurt Patrick Mahomes.
They trying to fuck him up, bro. They trying to take that boy out the game.
But our players are not getting penalized because they don't play that way.
Because we the Chiefs. They
That's
hate
right.
us. They hate us, dog. They hate us because they hate us because we the town.
Yep.
And this where it go down, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's Super Bowl weekend, bro.
Yes.
We about to go wrap some shit up real quick. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, we got a couple more shows this week. Here's a little clip from the last art party. Check me out. Oh, that's my flyer.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah, I'll be hosting it. Yeah, that's me. Jimmy Cartier, a.k.a. Snead.
There we go.
And then we're going to pop out tomorrow at the Westport with Father Figure, Cash Route, and my bro, Marcus Sanders, a.k.a. Rose.
What time they starting this?
It starts, I believe, at 8. It's $20 entry.
8? 8 a.m., 8 p.m. So we get it straight.
No, you don't know, 8 p.m. to like, I think it might be like.
Okay, so it's an evening deal.
Yeah,
it's a party, basically. Now,
it's
not meant to be a party,
I don't want to say it's
but
a
it
party.
will
No,
be.
it's just mainly like, people like, well, we all popping out. We showing our shit. And
so
just,
networking.
Yeah,
right.
Low key, because you got about 2, 4, 6, 8, about 12 different artists performing, and I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be something lit. Cause like, even bro, he got something tonight. That's why I gotta get ready to shake to and support and show love. But
and we have to do that for each other.
But no, because at the end of the day, it's all Black History Month. I want to support all my people, and I want to show love to everybody. Especially here at BLE, especially with KDR. Especially like when we got some stuff going on with the art party. And bro, this is only the second month in, bro. It's the shortest month, which I really do not like, bro. Yeah. Because they give us the shortest month of the year to display our love. So I'm gonna do the most this month. Take the least of what you have and make the most of it, bro. It's Black History Month.
That's what time it is. Yo, information, knowledge is power.
Facts.
But if you don't get power like it's like a hammer, but power as in to move the needle, build ideas. And people used to say, move mountains. Really? To be able to move things, to create what you're creating.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a form of
take
power.
Take nothing out of and just make.
There you go.
That's what we're doing. I'm gonna say, any closing words for you, brother?
Yo, for everybody out there, look out for each other. Show each other kindness, decency, respect. It might not come easy to you because maybe you haven't been shown that a lot in life. But every one of us knows what that is about. Every one of us knows what these words mean. So give a little bit of that to each other, especially to each other who look like this month. Because like he said, we still getting hate with the shortest month of the year. And we lose a day we gain a day every 4 years. Yeah, and then we lose it back the next year. So,
yeah.
Yes.
Makes no sense.
Yes.
But, hey, It's Marcus Snead, aka Jimmy Cartier. It's the Misadventures of Snead. I'm here at BLE Studios.
Yes.
And you know what's going on.
Yes.
Catch you next week. I got a little surprise I'm dropping, so hey, stay tuned.
All right.
Love.
Peace.
Welcome to the Misadventures of Snead. My name is Marcus Snead, aka Jimmy Cartier, and this is my podcast. Welcome. Follow me on all social media platforms at Mr. Cartier _. What inspired this podcast is my college HBCU life and the events that unfolded. Things that I'll be talking about is sports, Chiefs, will they be Super Bowl bound? Patrick Mahomes, will he win the MVP? Food reviews, KC Soul Sisters, Yum Yums, and the Hot Dog King. Staying in the know and making sure you're up to date. All in all, welcome to the Misadventures of Snead.